Hello everyone, and welcome to the original and best Company of Heroes. As per my thing of doing more PC games, I am definitely wouldn't pass up to try and give this a go. So that's what we're going to do. Alright, I am playing as the fearless British Army. For the Queen and all that. Being assisted by my AI partners, the Americans. My two friends that play Company Heroes are busy at the moment, so I couldn't get them on for this. So we're going to give this a go. Standard victory point 500, victory points, standard sort of stuff. So we're going to, fight the day for the Queen. And give what ho to Jerry. Goddamn Jerry. Actually, that brings to an interesting thing. In terms of Tom and Jerry, who do you guys support? Like, listen in the comments, Tom or Jerry? Because I've always supported Tom. I felt like while a lot of, what Tom does is a bit dickish, Jerry is a massive asshole, doing so much to Tom unprovoked, yet he always gets labelled as the villain. I hate that. I always have. Jerry's a little shit. And to be honest, I'd love to have seen Tom eat him. But, that's a by the by. But yeah, Company of Heroes. Oh, really great game. And I think this was what Dawn of War 2 and most modern RTSs of this style actually ripped off of, because the innovative squad mechanics, the cover systems, the advanced AI were all very advanced for their time, and I definitely know it's what Dawn of 2 ripped off. Well, what Dawn of War 2 ripped off from this. Where do we want this? I'd rather get a decent supply of fuel, so we'll get a decent supply of ammunition then. Right, infantry, advance. Right, scout infantry, take this position. Right, we've got another squad, we're going to move them up the centre. The British Army. British in this game, I haven't really introduced the game, I kind of expected you to know it, but I suppose not all of you would. So, Company of Heroes then. A realistic World War II RTS game, using squads, vehicles, unit types, all sorts of things. Very well historically accurate and very well detailed. In fact, this is only maybe a quarter of what the actual graphics should be. If I run it on max graphics, my PC will melt after about 10 minutes, which is quite good considering this is actually quite an old game now. It's got, the original was just Americans versus standard Wehrmacht German infantry. Nothing too complicated. Then they had opposing fronts, which added the British Army and the Panzer Elite forces. Panzer Elite were pretty good, I must admit. Not a massive fan of the Panzer Elite personally, just because I'm not good with their playstyle, but still very well done. And then Tales of Valor, which was a little mini DLC, which added new gameplay modes and new units and a few new maps, but didn't add any new races. There's also I wouldn't call it DLC, but what would you call it? It's not a patch. It's a mod. There you go. There's actually a mod for this, which adds the Russians and the Osprey forces into this, which it's really glitchy and it needs a few patches, but I think it shows potential. And then there is Company of Heroes 2, the sequel to this game, which I know everyone says I'm mad for this. I don't like it. I just honestly don't like it. It's just, I think they tried to make it too realistic, if that's at all possible a thing. Like, they added weather cycles, and they added, enhanced AI, and it just makes it really complicated and not fun. I like things to be simple, yet efficient, which is why I love, the original Dawn of War over Dawn of War 2, things like that. So, yeah. Not many complaints about this game. Only major one I'd think of would be maybe the lack of variety in maps. I mean, if they had a few more maps for this, it would be really good. But you kind of have to go to mods nowadays for that sort of thing. Right, we're playing as the good old British Army, whose abilities are defensive. They're really good with defensive emplacements and slow-moving tanks and artillery. They're not the most efficient in terms of manpower and resources. Unlike the Americans, these guys, for example, one squad of engineers costs 320. One squad of five riflemen costs 450. But it's still really good. We'll get a casualty clearing station, just because I think we may need one. Alright. Oh, fall back. Oh, they seem to last longer than I expected them would. Okay. Slit trenches, because we're going to reenact the World War I from this battlefield. Alright, what else do we need to do? The enemy are holding the center. What have we got? Pioneer teams, an MG42 machine gun team. With some light armor, I can easily crack open this position, but I don't have any vehicles at the moment. Right, we'll concentrate on holding the objectives we have before we worry about the ones we don't. Right, Bren guns, casualty clearing station. Right. Okay, I'm thinking, do I need fuel more or do I need ammunition more? Because I could move my mobile command centers down to here. Oh yeah, that's another thing about the British in this game. The Americans and all the other factions have to have buildings to build units in. However, the British, all of their troop producing places are mobile, which means you can, be mobile, move around the map. Really good, actually. Vickers gun, open fire. Oh yeah, there's advanced suppression and pinning, unit morale. A lot of actually really good features in this game that make it quite unique. Right. We enforce our riflemen, and then, oh yeah, we need a captain. We need to get officer. We need to get a captain from the field support. Oh yeah, defensive bonuses. I'll get the captain, put him in this building, and he can upgrade all the units here. You're a recon squad, so you cannot build trenches. And we're losing a position over here. Great. So, does anyone want to... You have a Jeep right there, American dude. I know it's broken down, but... Really? We're going to concede the center to these guys? Yeah, I thought not. Right. Okay, we need a captain, and then we can start getting some light tanks into this show. Oh, so many different unique ways and things to play this game. Oh yeah, I haven't even shown you this. Company commander ability. Each faction gets free, and it basically entrusts you with bonuses, buffs, things like that. So you can be Royal Artillery support, Royal Commando support, or Royal Engineer support. Engineers give you advanced buildings and heavy tanks. Commandos give you lightning raid commando forces and intelligence and things like that. That's actually really good because anything the enemy researches or produces you actually see. So you can really keep tabs on the map doing that. Artillery's my personal favourite because I'm a staunch follower of the old World War I artillery tactic of shelling the crap out of everything that moves. And a few things that don't move as well. Alright, can I get... Oh yeah, Captain. G'day, Captain. Captain, my Captain. Right, you're gonna go hide out in this little shed. Now we can start getting tanks. We'll get a couple of light tanks. Wow. And I think those light tanks couldn't come a moment soon. Alright, they're suppressed. Fall back. Frickin' Jerry. Bloody Jerry. Always getting in the way. Oh well, we've still got a good defensive position around our critical points here. We'll get some light tanks and some infantry and try and take these back while we're here. Alright. 3, oh, 4. There we go. Full strength squad. My American allies are bloody piss useless. Seriously, I'd, be better off, not having them at all at some points. See, I don't really know what I should do until I actually have a better grasp on the situation. Because, to be honest, while heavy tanks will be very useful, if I'm going against predominantly infantry, they soak up population cap, and then I won't have many infantry units to take and hold positions. However, if I go commandos, they're too weak to take on any armor or defensive emplacements. And artillery, you're constantly having to build artillery guns to keep up with the lines of advance. Right. We'll send a light tank recon force down here, along with my riflemen, for attack number 2. Alright. Look at these adorable little Stuart tanks. Oh. Armor to the front, lads. Oh yeah, that's other little things about this game that make it a bit better than most sort of, what would you term, realistic World War II games. You have things like, oh, that was brilliant, that was nice. You have suppression, pinning, tanks have front, side and rear armor. Oh, that was good. Alright, these tanks are going pretty well, actually. Alright, oh, getting pinned by machine guns. Pull them back up. Light tanks are taking a minor hit, but they're alright. Alright, I have to pull these guys back. Alright, hit that building. Hit that flamethrower team. Only thing I have to worry about are those mortars, but it's not too bad. Alright. Back it up. Alright. Looks like they got heavy emplacements towards the center. I'm thinking if we get some engineers and we can build some artillery, we might be able to just, keep them out of the keep them out of the center and shell them their defensive positions that they're trying to set up. Alright. Second my tanks start taking any more damage, I will fall them back. In the meantime, my defensive positions are still holding, though I really need to get an AA gun and maybe an anti-tank gun about here, and center that forward. See? You gotta think like a commander. You can't just throw units into the void in this game. Which is good, because I always feel a bit bad when I end up, sending my units to die pointlessly. It seems like just a bit of a monster decision to do. Not the one that likes wasting hundreds of my men in pointless suicide attacks. Although, if I'm going up against my brother, I tend to throw that rule against the wind since he plays dirty. That's a story for when we can actually get him into a lobby and get him to accept my invites. Oh well. Right. Hit them, tank. Come on, little Sherman. Not Sherman, Stuart. Yeah, damage engine. I might fall these guys back and get the engineers onto that. Alright. Good. Stuart, advance. Not letting him get away. Hit him yes, one shell, good. Alright. Okay. What we're gonna do, we're gonna go for Royal Artillery support. We're gonna get some artillery buffs in here. Alright. Come on, little tanks. Hit him. He'll get away for another day. Damn it! I don't have enough units to be everywhere at once. And he'll cut off my supply lines to my northern positions. This game actually has supply lines, so you can't reinforce the units if they're out of supply, and all these little bits and pieces. Right, I could build a 25-pounder gun howitzer that could dominate the center of the map. It will need to be defended, though. Hey! Stuart! Oh, it's immobilized! Damn it! I've lost one of my tanks. And this one isn't looking too good either. Right. Okay, I really need my American allies to show up on the scene here, because I'm obviously not going to be able to deal with everything here. Especially if the enemy is starting to get in light armor. What do we need? We need to get a armor command truck, which I will send up here. That will up my ammunition I'm gaining, and will up my supply lines. Okay, Stuart tank, report to here. I'm going to get you guys to maybe get some a mortar team and a machine gun post to back up my artillery. And then, with all these juicy targets in the center, we should be able to seriously do some damage. My only worry is that if they send any heavy armor down this position, or up here, I don't have anything sufficient to stop them. I've only got moderate defenses designed to stop infantry attacks. Oh well. We can control quite a bit of the map with this gun, actually. And we can shell just at the beginning of the enemy's base. Oh, and we can shell the entirety of the other AI player's base. That's good. Alright. Oh, they're gonna take my ammunition dump. Well, I will instruct my American allies to try and capture it, just so I can get a bit more ammunition. Alright. Do I want another artillery? Don't have enough manpower. Of course I don't. Oh yeah, engineers. Help out our American buddies. Oh, I can get mobile artillery if I just hold out a bit longer. Okay. Now, 25-pound gun howitzer. That'll do. Right. And I don't have any manpower again. Gordon Bennett. It's an never-ending battle with the British to try and struggle for resources. Actually, I'm going to send a probing attack out. See if I can capture this fuel dump. Well, we are, with the two positions we've got, we are holding them back. Although they've got a massive bulge, like a salient, into our defenses, which I really want to stamp out. Oh well, we'll get it together in a bit. Damn it, not enough manpower. Why won't command see that my work is vital in here, and I actually need some manpower? Oh well. Sniper squad. Who? Did they get sniped? Is there a sniper around here? Oh, they stood on a landmine. Well, the lieutenant's at half health, so I'm assuming it's a landmine. Really? Where's my Stuart tank? Go deal with it. That's what I pay you for. And we'll get a Vickers gun, and we will... and defilating fire... We will build it just slightly that way. There we go. Alright. Now. Artillery fire there. And artillery fire there. Now we can get some mobile artillery. Good. Alright, engineers. I'm confident in that defensive position, so we will... I'll send you up north to try and... Okay. Well, wasn't expecting... And my... God damn it. Well... I'm just doing wonderfully today. I am the most observant commander in the world. And my artillery need to recharge. Oh, of course they do. Oh well, the Americans are making some good ground at least. At least they've got their shit together. Come on, guys. 40 meters. Oh yeah, maybe I'll send my Stuart tank down there. Oh yeah, well, great. Advanced engineers, good. And I don't have enough resources to build an AA gun or an anti-tank gun. To be fair, with this situation I would only need a AA gun, because AA guns double as a light AT gun as well. Oh, I'm not worried about that, it's a motorcycle. I ain't getting anywhere. Cromwell tanks. Alright, this position is secure. Right, Overwatch barrage. I just want you to capture here, guys. We don't need you to run off and do anything major. Right. Oh yeah, my Stuart tank's shown up. Good. You can. Lovely. Lovely. Well, bollocks. Oh, I have a second Stuart. Well, these are not suited for this job, but if I get a decent rear armor hit, then I should be able to help. And if these rangers with their bazooka show up, then that would gratefully help. All these things all depend on my AI helping me, though. Where can I build an AA gun? That still. What about an AT gun? AT gun. Yeah, we'll build an AT gun, and then because the AT guns for the British are rotating, they're static positions, but they can rotate, so I can just move it like a little bit if I'm threatened in any way. Alright, did that Stug bugger off? Oh, the Stug buggered off, and the Americans are helping me. I take back everything I said against my American allies. Good work, lads. Good work. Alright, riflemen. Good. Okay. Excellent. Alright, well, artillery. Let's just go for broke and shell their base. 1172 HE. 23 degrees. Fire for effect. Fire for effect. Right. I got some nice positions. Got infantry backed up by light armor. Got infantry backed up by nobody. And have an anti-AT gun on standby. Perfect. Right, I don't need to worry too much about this position. I may consider building an AA gun, conceivably. I don't really need to, though, do I? I'd love to build it right there, but I don't really have the resources. So what I'll do instead is I'll send them up to reinforce the northern perimeter. Alright. I don't actually need a self-propelled howitzer, do I? I'm actually probably better off getting myself tanks, wouldn't I? Well, let's get ourselves a Cromwell and a Cromwell command tank, and then we can go from there. Alright, infantry, you can fall back to your defensive positions. We've got light armor on standby. Light armor I will keep with my artillery as a mobile reserve. Oh, good, guns are ready again. I always need to try and figure out where the best targets would be. Alright. What do I need to hit? We'll hit the centers of their industry. This building produces anti-tank guns and tanks, or light tanks, so I think that's a priority to take down. And the second gun will probably use to take down their heavy tank producing facilities. Ah, already a damaged engine. All they need, and a bazooka. They are dead. Alright, let's build a trench. And you can camp out over there. Alright. Good, Cromwell command tank. We'll get a Cromwell regular tank. Not enough resources. AT gun on standby. Medic casualty clearing station. They're producing a Cromwell tank. Alright, light tanks are in reserve. Go up here. Alright, what you need is anti-tank gun. 17 pounder. Good. Right, and you guys just hang out in there in case of any counterattacks. Considering the Americans have them on the ropes, and my artillery can destroy their buildings faster than they can rebuild them, I think we've all got it covered here. As long as my Americans don't run into artillery. Sure, fuck it, why not? And then, I can't really blame the AI here, but I can, but friendly fucking hell. I feel a bit bad for that, but seriously, they're kind of idiots. They're kind of idiots. I mean, really, who walks into artillery? And it's not like it's, you know, not broadcasted, because A, it broadcasts when I'm firing, and B, you could see the shells. It's kind of something up with that, but you know, why can't I get a? Oh, they're capturing positions, and if I lose the manpower, can't produce more units. Right. We'll send multiple guys out. In fact, we'll send the command tank. It's only armed with twin machine guns, but to be fair, there's only one guy there, so twin machine guns isn't going to bother me too much. In fact, we'll centralize my armor into one place. Get rid of him. Oh yes. Actually, that's a good idea. Why don't we encircle them and take their side positions? Right, command tank. And then we will send our engineers along with our... Actually, let's send the armor first, just to recce the area. And then we'll go over here. What's this? Ah, squad of Rangers versus Pioneers. I'm definitely betting on the Rangers for that one. I don't know why, just a premonition. Alright, artillery guns loaded. Heavy enemy armor, fire for effect. And... go off, shells! Fire! There you go. What? Some of these shells aren't going off. I forgot. I forgot for a second. I was like, why aren't the shells going off? Then I realized this game actually goes for a realistic affair where some shells actually don't go off, and like machine guns actually need to be reloaded, and you have burst fire instead of fully automatic on heavy weapons. It's actually really quite realistic and very well done. Good show, old boy. Good show. I wonder if there's a mod out there for Company of Heroes New Zealand version where you can get like, you know, where is it? Where are the buildings? Oh, we won. I wasn't even paying attention. Great work. But you can get like, damn it, can't select anything. Where you can get like New Zealand troops, 27th Maori Battalion infantry, stuff like that. A mod that replaces all the decals from British to New Zealand. That would be really awesome. Because look, that symbol there, I think it's the Desert Rats or something like that. But yeah. That was Company of Heroes. I will be doing, just as a warning, I will be doing more Let's Plays in this game. I hate calling them Let's Plays. I'll be doing more videos in this game, and I'll convince my 2 Company of Heroes playing friends to join me on some of them. So, until that point, thank you very much for watching, guys. And I will see you all again another time.